In the middle of Orange County, there's a city that feels frozen in time. Historic buildings, local restaurants, and a real sense of community. This is Old Towne Orange, and today I'm enlisting a friend and we're spending the day exploring everything that makes it special. Let's jump in.
I've made it to Orange, specifically the Orange Circle that we're going to explore. Oh, look at, who's that?
Hey, everybody.
It's Chris from Miller Productions. Are you busy today? You want to explore with me?
No, let's do it, Josh. Good to see you again.
All right, let's head out.
Yeah, Orange is definitely my favorite old town in Orange County. What I love about it is it's a super compact, walkable neighborhood. There's this traffic circle where this fountain is, and like pretty much all the attractions are within a 3-block radius of this fountain. Great way to spend 3 to 4 hours, have brunch, have lunch, and check out some of just the neat history that's around here.
And we're going to do all of that in this video, starting with shopping.
The Orange Circle, which is also known as the Plaza Square, dates back 100 years when it became the heart of the city after the railroad arrived. And surrounding it, you'll find a fun town to explore with some of the best thrift and vintage shops that you can see in Orange County. We're going to show you a couple in this video, starting with the Army and Navy store. This store actually opened in the 1950s, becoming one of the earliest surplus shops in Orange County. It was designed to serve veterans returning from war, and it has some unique antiques in it, some military supplies, and lots of other more modern clothing. Check it out, you can get a gun that shoots salt at bugs here, but do not shoot in your face or your eyes.
And if you were thirsty, you could get a canteen, but this one's used. I want to wash it first.
The next shop on the list is right across the street, and that's the Orange Circle Antique Mall. We were told by the person working there that this antique mall helped to spark the revival that's made Old Towne Orange so famous for its vintage shops.
So I don't know this to be a fact, but what it feels like walking around here is this has to be the highest density of antique shops and cafes in any square mile of Orange County.
You can honestly spend an hour here as it spans 2 floors and has dozens of different individual dealer booths, each with their own style and specialty. I mean, there's even Christmas shops here. Continuing on, we stumbled on a unique pop-up that was there for the Friday afternoon crowd.
I already love Orange because they had a Gilmore Girls thing, which my wife would have loved, and they were giving out free donut holes. How do you beat a city that gives out free donut holes?
You don't. It's awesome.
Even if you're not into shopping, it's just a cool downtown to walk around with lots of historic buildings, restaurants, and things to see. For us though, we headed to the last antique vintage shop that we wanted to show you in this video.
Country Road Antiques. This is my and my wife's favorite little antique store in here. Just we love the vibe in it. And it's not one big shop, like it's all a bunch of little shops, and then it has a cool garden center in the back.
Let me just tell you that this spot is awesome. It is such a unique vibe and so many cool things you can purchase. I mean, there was even a stand selling tiki mugs. We were told that this building originally housed an early 1900s grocery store, and many of the original details still remain. I have to say that the outdoor garden area was my favorite, as it was filled with succulents, fountains, rustic furniture, and all sorts of vintage ironwork. I didn't buy anything, but I loved looking around.
Chris was definitely right. The vibes of that spot were incredible. Definitely come down. I will be down here again with Amy for sure. But now it's time to go eat.
Well, the good news is there's lots of great restaurants around here. Right next to that antique store, we've got Wahoo's, we've got Ojai Burger for Japanese burgers, the taco stand, really solid Mexican food, which, by the way, the firefighters that just went by, they just ate there, and you know, like, when the local force eats there, it's solid food. And for brunch, there's Snooze. And now you might think, which one are we going to eat at? Okay, it's none of those. We're going to go this way to eat.
For lunch, we were heading to a favorite spot of mine, so we went back through Plaza Park and then headed north on Glassell Street.
There's also an awesome record store here, but unfortunately it is closed today.
We're also not eating here, but this is my favorite Mexican place in Orange, Jalapenos. I really love the carne asada torta.
Continuing on, we headed up towards Chapman University to the corner of Palm and Glassell Street, where we were going to go to Bruxie for lunch. This has been a staple next to the college for over a decade, and they're known for their Belgian waffle sandwiches.
This is where we're eating, Bruxie, the home of the fried chicken and waffle sandwich. This has been an institution in Orange, and we've got 3 different ones here. We've got their original, which has fried chicken, some slaw, and then we've got there's one of their newer ones, so it's got like egg on it, and it's got like some sriracha sauce, and in addition to the savory waffles, they've also got sweet waffles, so this is the strawberry creme brulee.
Bruxie has become a love spot over the years for locals, college students, and tourists alike. I honestly go out of the way to come here when I'm in Orange County.
You know what they say when you're hanging out with YouTubers is that the camera eats first. So I'm like, hey, Chris, cut that so that egg is getting all nice and slow-mo. I haven't even tried the food yet.
Yeah, I know it.
Cheers. It's so good. It's a little bit spicy with that sriracha aioli, but it's sweet with the maple syrup. This used to be one of my go-to spots whenever I was down here. I haven't eaten here in years now, but it lives up to what I remember.
I'm trying the original one right here. Fresh, tender chicken, perfectly cooked waffle. It is really good. And that is some sweet and spicy sauce at the same time.
10 out of 10. After saying goodbye to our amazing lunch spot, we walked across the street to Chapman University, which is home to the Huell Howser exhibit, where we're heading to next.
Chapman University has been a California staple since the 1800s, but it only settled in Orange in 1954. A lot of the buildings date back to the early 1900s, though, giving Chapman a signature blend of historic charm and modern architecture. For us, though, we weren't exploring the university, we were heading to the Huell Howser exhibit, which is located in the basement of the Leatherby Library.
As a child of the 80s in California growing up, on PBS there were 3 people that Josh and I watched a lot. And that was Mr. Rogers, Bob Ross, and Huell Howser. And if you're not from California, you might not be familiar with this guy, but if you are from California, you've probably seen his videos and his show. He did the show called California's Gold, where he visited every attraction that was ever in California and was just the most excited and nice guy about it.
I agree 100%. Huell was one of those people who got me excited about travel. The things that he'd get excited about would be so small, but he would approach them with such passion. And watching his show growing up was just such a cool thing to see. So when I knew we were coming to Orange, I finally needed to check this off my list. I mean, it's small, but it's really cool if you're a fan.
He ran the show California's Gold from the early 1990s to 2012. And his archives are located in Chapman because he began donating to them years before his death. The collection they have here is massive, including decades of footage, production notes, personal letters, and memorabilia.
And inside you can see Huell Howser's office for when he was doing California's Gold. Here's the size of Huell's camera, and here's the size of my camera. But this was used for 15 years and over 300 episodes.
There's over 2,000 items in the collection, but as you can see from this 1,000 square foot exhibit space, they don't have all of it out on display.
There's some great quotes here. There's this one, and it says, "All you have to do is open your eyes, have a sense of adventure, and go out and find them for yourself. Convinced if you put the spotlight on any person or subject that you're genuinely interested in, you can make something people enjoy watching." Couldn't have said it better myself, Huell. Thanks for all your work. Be sure to grab one of these on the way out. It's a guide that shows you all of the spots he visited in California on a map so you can follow yourself. It's a cool little thing to take with you. It's not a place you're going to spend a lot of time, but it's free and it's really cool for all of us who are fans of California's Gold. Let me know if you were in the comments. Heading out of Chapman and on to some chai that Chris promised me is very good.
This chai spot has only been here for a couple of years, but it's become popular since then. The founder said that they wanted to blend traditional Indian chai recipes with a modern cafe culture. And honestly, it's a cool place to hang out and a great place to get chai. They have many different options.
All right, this chai is 7,000 degrees, so I can't try it yet.
Thermonuclear.
Chris is the tea guy, so I know that anywhere that he goes that's tea is good. Why are you the tea guy, Chris?
Why am I the tea guy? I like tea. I just, I don't know, coffee, I find it too bitter, but whatever tea it is, I like boba tea, I like Indian tea. Teetotaler, definitely where I am. This is the best chai you'll find in Orange County.
Well, there you go. The best chai in Orange County, Chris says. So I'm excited to try it in a little while.
Cools down.
Yeah.
I can say that after it cools down, it is a fantastic chai, but if you're looking for coffee, Black Dot Coffee is also a great option. I love their sleep is overrated sign and everything I've had there is good. Chris even likes the Thai tea there. And then for our last stop of the day, we made our way over to the Hilbert Museum. This is one of the newer Orange County museums, opening in 2016, but actually just completing a major expansion in 2024. The museum says it's the only one in the world committed to tracing the rich, iconic history of the Golden State from the 1900s to the present, so its focus is definitely on the California scene of art.
I already like this one because it has a C-3PO. Huge fan of that. And look, Chris, you can put yourself in to the museum. Oh, what a fantastic work of art.
I actually found the second building to be the most interesting as there was a lot of Disney stuff there. These included everything from Disney concept art and original tickets to watercolor backgrounds and even story sketches.
Check this out, It's a Small World presented by Bank of America. So apparently they used to accept sponsorships in 1966. You guys might notice this is Angel's Flight in downtown Los Angeles, and it's pretty cool to see it represented here in its original location because it definitely doesn't look like this anymore.
Be sure that you don't leave the museum before going outside and seeing the glass mosaic that they have. It's massive and well worth stopping for.
Last thing to note is that there's this cool welcome to Old Towne orange sign, and then the Metrolink is right here, which will connect you to downtown Los Angeles. Plus, Chris said
the public restrooms are right here, the only ones in Old Towne Orange. Although if you go into the museum, there's some pretty good ones in there too. And it's definitely public because the museum's free admission.
Yeah. And with that, we are saying goodbye to Chris. Chris, where can the people find you?
On the Yellow Productions channel on YouTube. I'm sure Josh is going to put a link somewhere around here.
You would like me to put a link, wouldn't you?
Please put a link.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, as usual, I won't say goodbye because I'll see you in the next video.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. All right, and with that, hopefully you enjoyed our adventure, and we'll see you on the next one.